Hey, pleasure. Good evening and welcome to Espanola. It's senior night here for the Eagles of Northern New Mexico as they face the Skyhawks of Navajo Tech. It's a brief break in CalPAC conference play. A conference record of 3-1 has the Eagles battling for first place, but they shrugged that aside to celebrate some really special seniors on senior night. But Coach Dominguez has the Eagles playing some good basketball at the moment. Sebastian Noel with Steve Davis. They look good in conference, haven't they, Steve?
They really have, and what's more impressive, they've done it on the road. They haven't had many home games, and they've done all this on the road.
Their only loss was a heartbreaker to Simpson. That's the team they're battling for the conference honors with. They dropped a 90-83 game against Simpson, and really they have been just a different team since the return of TJ Sanchez, averaging 20 points a game. That allows Jaquan Hill also to flourish. He's not seeing a double anymore. Those two guys have dominated CalPAC play.
Well, they really have, and it's been a great presence to have TJ Sanchez back in the lineup.
And it's funny because when a guy like that goes on the floor, we've talked about it before, the energy he brings to his entire team, everyone just looks a little better when the full lineup's out there together. Right, Steve?
No, it does, and it just uplifts everybody else, and that's why they've been on this winning streak, or this, got back in the winning column.
And they are honoring some seniors here just before the tip-off, and that's head coach Michael Dominguez at midcourt. First senior is Trey Marinia. He's from Albuquerque, played his basketball at West Mesa. He was on a very good West Mesa team that ran into the Hobbs Eagles in the state tournament. And senior Trey Marinia, I know you and I have done a lot of his games throughout the years. And you coached his dad, right?
Exactly. I bring back memories.
And the older Marinians, they're still hooping, right? So the other is Jordan Duda, of course, another local product from Alcalde, New Mexico. He played his high school basketball right here, as you can tell by the crowd reaction. He was an Espanola Valley Sun Devil.
I tell you what, very, very impressive guy, and has had a good senior year this year.
He has. He's appeared in 10 games this year. He's playing about 8 minutes a night.
And what a great young man. It's just fun to talk to, and just it's going to be sad for him to leave.
Got to play his home basketball here in front of home fans. And then, of course, there's TJ Sanchez. It's fitting that Capital.
Look at this family.
Well, the whole family's here.
He's got his family night, too.
It's fitting that Capital's playing Santa Fe tonight, just down the road in Santa Fe. TJ was a part of the Once Upon a Time in Santa Fe era. That's what they called it when him and J.B. White used to lock up in Santa Fe. TJ, of course, played for Coach Dominguez, where he was the RMAC Freshman of the Year for the New Mexico Highlands Cowboys, and he's a graduate senior here for Coach Dominguez. And, of course, since TJ's been back in the lineup, he's averaged 20 points, and he's really spearheaded this 3-1 conference record. Those are Coach Dominguez's seniors. Will take a brief timeout and come back to Espanola for the opening tip against the Skyhawks.
4 or 5 generations, we've been building New Mexico. That history is in every repair we make. Today, we're United Plumbing LLC. We're still local, still family-owned. That means professional expertise. And knowing you'll always get honest service from a skilled technician. We're committed to doing the right thing for our neighbors. That's the United way. Call United Plumbing today for your free quote.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a #1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, red and green chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Sweet Rolls. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs are proud supporters of Pro V Sports.
For certified collision and body repair, visit the experts at CarCrafters. 5 locations in Albuquerque and Rio Rancho. Visit carcrafters.com.
CarCrafters, it's like it never happened.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
Pretty large crowd has actually filed in. Free admission tonight, sponsored by one of the local businesses in Espanola. So the crowd filing in nicely here. Let's take a look at the starters for the Skyhawks. It's Uriah Gill, Chris Rodriguez, Marshawn Bozo, Jalen Ashley, and Eric Slim are the 5 starters for head coach George LaFrance and the Navajo Tech Skyhawks. Let's take a look at the starters for Coach Dominguez's Eagles. We mentioned they're 3-1 in conference, 6-9 overall. A 6-foot junior out of Albuquerque, Jaquan Hill, transfer from New Mexico Highlands. He's joined in the lineup by a 5'11 senior from Albuquerque, Trey Morinia from West Mesa High School, senior from right here in Espanola, Jordan Duda. The 6'3 junior out of West Valley City, Utah, Treasure Valley Community College, Hakarath Makar. And then, of course, rounding out the starters, the graduate senior from right here up in northern New Mexico, played his high school ball at Capital, TJ Sanchez. That rounds out the 5 for Coach Dominguez. This is a tough little stretch because they play these Skyhawks again on a back-to-back. So it's been it's going to be a long time between conference games for the Eagles, Steve.
It really is, and there's only like I think 3 more games, and it's conference time. Go to the tournament.
Coach Dominguez has 5 players in double figures. Diego Sharp, who's been so good off the bench during conference play, he's in double figures, as well as Mendoza. They've been scoring the basketball in Calpac play, and we're set to go as Bozo will jump it with Makar, and the tip goes to the Eagles. It's Marinia up top. Jaquan Hill.
2-3 zone, so it's going to leave the outside shooters open.
This is an Eagles team that loves to shoot from the outside. And Marinia three's no good. Makar battles for the rebound, but it falls inside to the Skyhawks. Marshawn Bozo with the rebound. Here comes Rodriguez.
One of your fan favorites right there. I mean, I'll tell you, Navajo Tech very, very methodical in their offense. They want to run as much time on the clock.
There's a travel and a turnover. It'll go back to the Hawks.
Bozo with the walk, with the walk.
Hill brings it into the front court. Morenia's open for another three and connects.
I'll tell you what, he can shoot, so wide open. That 2-3 leaves a lot of outside shooting open.
He had a very good senior year at West Mesa when you and I had a chance to cover them a lot.
And there's that trap on the wing. And
on a bounce, couldn't catch it cleanly. The second effort, though, it's there. And the first basket for Arshawn Bozo quickly the other way. There goes Sanchez, coast to coast on the rack attack.
He does so good in the open court, and there's a perfect example of it.
Well, Steve, you and I have seen Navajo Tech play. There's definitely not a player on that roster that has the foot speed to stay in front of TJ Sanchez. Not a lot of players do.
I was going to just say that. That's why he's averaging the amount of points he is.
Inside, left hand hook shots. Good for Bozo. That's his second basket.
You know, one of the weaknesses of Northern is the inside game.
In the corner, Sanchez three is short. Battle for the rebound inside, and it falls to Uriah Gill.
George LaFrance, the head coach at Navajo Tech.
Straight up three, open, uncontested, and it's good for Slim.
Tell you what, they're coming in here fired up. Take the lead.
It's defensive intensity, not what Coach Dominguez would have wanted to come out of this. Morenia, another three, that's short. And a rebound for Rodriguez. Intercepted by Sanchez.
Well,
TJ with a steal.
Watch out.
TJ going to go all the way. Boy, the defender thought he was going to take a charge, and Sanchez had other ideas on the blow-by. Rodriguez picks up a trap. It's been a one-man show offensively so far. Rebound Sanchez, lost it in transition, was poked away by Gill, and there's Bozo, already his third basket.
He's got 6 of the 9 points.
This has been a very, very flat, uninspired start for the Eagles. Three for Duda, that's no good.
Well, the thing about this, Navajo Tech, they play a lot of games, and you need to put them away.
It's a turnover. Well, you have to wonder just how hyped Sanchez is for this game. Well, it could be his last game at home in front of his family, just a year removed from that knee surgery.
And if you didn't see the beginning of he brought the family with him today. They're all in the stands.
TJ on the catch and shoot open look. Three is short, but the rebound's tapped to Hill. Jaquan inside, and it was taken away by Ashley. Behind the back on the no look. The three for Uriah Gill. That's no good. Rebound goes out to McCarr.
Numbers.
Sanchez going to go all the way on the floater. No. And the rebound's pulled down by Ashley.
Great 5 minutes, first 5 minutes for Navajo Tech.
Rodriguez three's no good. Rebound McCarr. No looks it over to Duda. An extra pass into the corner. Hill's three is well off. There's Sanchez there on the putback. That's no good. You have to wonder how long Coach Dominguez is going to put up with this dreadful start. Well, there's your answer. 4 subs are coming to the table. It's Diego Sharp, Marquise Delahaye, Adam Montoya, and Giandre Leak check in.
See if their intensity picks up right here.
Only starter on the floor now from the original 5 is Sanchez. Inside to Delahaye on the bounce, and it's blocked by Slim. It's a 2-on-1 opportunity. Rodriguez has it pinned. Oh, Delahaye with the rejection.
What a great defensive play. And
And then the little runner down the lane for Slim. That's his second basket.
I'll tell you what, a very impressive start by Navajo Tech. And like you said, Northern's very flat right now. They need a spark.
Sharp driving, little runner, that's short. And the loose ball is out to the Skyhawks. Rodriguez will fire. In transition, he steps into one.
Boy, I tell you what, they're feeling it right now. They're playing inspired basketball on the road.
14-7 lead for the Hawks. In the corner, Delahaye. Marquise thought about it, poked away, and will stay here. Steve, how do you kind of find the energy after you come out so flat, so bad?
Well, a timeout, and they're going to find it right now.
There's immediate timeout on the floor, and Navajo Tech leads it 14-7.
Hi folks, Morley Fletcher here, owner of Santa Fe Kia. You know, at Santa Fe Kia, we like the byline of Santa Fe Kia is where we treat you different. Some reasons why. I'm remodeling our facility to make it better for our customers. Our salespeople treat people with respect and the way they'd like to come and purchase a vehicle. That's why at Santa Fe Kia, it's where we treat you different.
Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
The last thing you want to do, Steve, is give a team like this hope and
confidence,
feeling like they belong out there with you, right? You want to try to take their spirit early. Delahaye driving, gathers, strong take for Marquise right to the basket.
Now they're picking up full court pressure. And let's see if the intensity picks up and see if Navajo Tech can break the press.
It's not a great ball handling team. They break it easily there. Another three for Rodriguez. That's the third long ball for the Skyhawks, 17-9.
He's still fired up from Highland last weekend.
A little head fake, a little one-arm floater. That's no good. And the rebound quickly the other way, Rodriguez.
If he hits another one.
Oh, it's a heat check for Chris Rodriguez. Back-to-back trays.
What a performance he's putting on right now. And like you said, this team gets more and more confidence every play.
They've done a nice job on the rebounding end on this side. No second chance looks for the Eagles, really. There's a scooping layup attempt. That's no good. And finally an offensive board. It's Montoya. He's going to drive to the basket. And the foul's on the floor.
3 back-to-back threes. I mean, that's
4 total.
Impressive.
Comes Jesus Mendoza, the junior from El Paso. He'll replace Montoya. Mendoza's averaging just over 12 points a game.
Just nothing going right. I mean, they're just a little bit sluggish.
Skyhawks substitution. Here's Torman Lang. A triple team on the trap. Oh, they'll break the pressure into the front court. The three, it's good for Eric Slim. That's his second. 5 of them for the team.
I tell you, they're just playing like they know what they're doing. I mean, this is unbelievable.
Delahaye, oh, what a crossover. Gets all the way through. They're going to say he's fouled up top. That was a really good crossover to start the move for Marquise. Fouls on Bozo, that's his first.
This is a spark. They need a spark. They need some turnovers. They just need to get the fans in the game. And
there's Delahaye on the drive. No, Sanchez skies up for the putback. Steve, we didn't get stats at either of those timeouts, but I mean, they got to be shooting twice as much of a percentage as the Eagles. There's a charge. Great defensive take there by Marquise Delahaye. with all those threes and all the missed threes for the Eagles. To grab those percentages for you when we can. It's a hot start for the Skyhawks.
It's more than hot. It's sizzling in here.
Sanchez on a putback. And he's got a quick 8 points. Rodriguez, he's been on a heater. It continues. He can't miss.
This is unbelievable. What a performance he's putting on right now. Probably the smallest guy on the court.
26-13. They're sharp into the contact and to the rim.
Back court, yes. I mean, a turnover.
On the inbound violation. And here comes Yazzie. Delahaye wants it on the inbound. Catch and shoot on a 3-ball, and that's good for Mendoza. The Eagles hopefully can find their stroke from behind the arc.
And Mendoza I've watched him warm up, and he was hot in warm-ups. And
the shot clock, I don't think it reset to 30. So that's what they're stop play for. It's at 19 now, and there's no way that 11 seconds went off. So they'll put 26 on the shot clock here. So the Skyhawks will have 6 seconds to get it across. But first, the Skyhawks timeout. They're off to a hot start, 26-18.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Marty Size in Albuquerque today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
We're back to Espanola. Crowd still filing in. Free admission at Northern New Mexico today. So it's a nice crowd. And Navajo Tech shooting 71% from the field to the Eagles 36.
85% from the threes.
Yeah, so that's the hot start you see on your screen. It's a rare miss. Delahaye lost his footing. He's going to get called for the walk. Despite 6 turnovers for the Skyhawks, still the big lead.
Don't leave him open.
Finally missed one. Rebound Sanchez.
Watch out. Got numbers. Look out. Sanchez all the way. Coast to coast.
They have not stepped in front of TJ once. He's got 10 points already. On a bounce, that was almost intercepted by Leak. Rodriguez. I heard Coach yell greedy on the last shot, so Rodriguez feeling himself a little bit here. Marquise going to drive to the basket. Lost it on the way up. He wanted a foul there. He's going to get the ball instead.
Oh, he didn't.
Couldn't catch it cleanly.
He wasn't ready for it. He wasn't ready for a pass from the opposing team.
Troy King checks in for the Skyhawks. There's Coach Villarreal in the background. Multiple state championships on the girls' side. There's a steal for Delahaye.
Showtime.
And he lays it up and in on the jam. Marquise has been active in this game.
Well, they're picking up their intensity right now.
There's a trap, almost a turnover. And it is a turnover. And Uriah Gill will check back in for the Skyhawks. Rodriguez back out there. Sure, he got a little, hey, we know you hit a bunch of shots, but let's get some good ones. I'm sure that's what Coach LaFrance had to say.
I'm not sure that was the way he said it.
Thought he would have been a little. I think he was a little more emphatic. Delahaye wants a three. No, that barely grazed the iron. Putback attempts also no good. Still working underneath his leak, and he's fouled. And fouls on Yazzie. Leak was passing, and he should have threw that one up at the rim. He was already in the air. No free throws for the Eagles here. The lead's down to 4. TJ wants to cut it to 1. No. There's Leak on the rebound. Open look out of the corner. Splash on a 3-ball for Mendoza. That's his second.
He can shoot, and just don't leave him open.
He's got 3 of them now. Sanchez with another interception. Ahead of the pack to Diego Sharp, who lays it up and in. And the Eagles take the lead.
Just like that. They were down, and it's just right in a matter of seconds back into the game.
Like you said, they picked up the defensive intensity.
Well, they picked up full court and put the pressure, and think good things have happened since then.
Timeout on the floor as Northern has awakened, and they take a 1-point lead.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com. We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. For over 20 years, Evergard Roofing and Solar has been committed to customer service. Locally owned and operated, Evergard offers both commercial and residential roofing and solar services. For more info, please call 505-821-9543. Evergard Roofing and Solar are proud supporters of ProView Sports Network and New Mexico Youth Athletics.
10 turnovers in 10 minutes for the Skyhawks. That's how you kind of shrink that lead. That's a turnover a minute, Steve.
No, you're exactly right, and like I said, and that's something they needed. Got a spark from TJ Sanchez.
17 Eagles points off those Skyhawk turnovers. King has his pocket picked. Here comes Sanchez in transition. Lays it up and in on the finger roll. That's a does for TJ Sanchez.
Now they're speeding up.
And that's a travel. Didn't get whistled. The mid-range jumper is good for Gill.
Great shot. They needed that shot. They've been scoreless.
29-28 in the corner. Open look. Late closeout. That's a problem. On a 3. Third one for Jesus. I would say the wind is out of the sail now. They've turned him over at will. Gill on the baseline. Cut off nicely. That's a tough shot on a force, and it's still in for Ashley.
I'll tell you what, great shot by Ashley. And like you said, it was well-deserved. It wasn't an easy shot.
Delahaye, beautiful bounce into the corner. Finds the hot man. Mendoza has 4 of them.
He said he was going to be hot. I talked to him before the game, and he was very confident in his ability to score tonight.
Well, he's got a dozen. 2 players with 12 points, Sanchez and Mendoza.
He came off the bench, too.
35-30. And another Skyhawks turnover. Careless with the basketball. They're over a turnover a minute now.
Well, let's see if they find Mendoza again. You know, they have that 2-3, and he can get into the open spot. There it is.
Little turnaround, no. He was too close that time.
You took it right out of my mouth right there.
Sanchez on the floater. Monster senior night already building for TJ Sanchez. Rodriguez open, no.
Now the Skyhawks shooting a little bit quick right now.
Coach Dominguez in the scouting report did tell us that they'll take some bad ones. And they're certainly doing that now. Leak. Back to McCarr. Underneath, Sanchez wide open.
Great pass right now, unselfish play, and just sets up this press. And Navajo's having a hard time. Might be a 10-second.
Well, they still have 8 seconds to get it across. Rodriguez, he stepped out of bounds. Jaquan Hill's back out there. Extended rest for Jaquan. Junior from Albuquerque. He too played for Coach Dominguez in the RMAC at Highlands. His sister's here tonight as well. She plays in the RMAC as well.
Adams State.
A 3 for Sharp. That's no good.
Another Albuquerque product, playing for an Albuquerque coach.
That's right. 3 on the catch and shoot. No. Long rebound. It's corralled by Gill, but then taken away.
Uh-oh, here comes Lacha.
Sanchez ahead of the pack. Just watches Rodriguez race by.
Didn't he make it look so easy? I mean, he just.
18 for TJ already. This could be a career night for Sanchez. They set up the trap.
10 seconds.
It's a 10-second violation. It's another turnover for the Skyhawks.
Very impressive since the 10-minute mark.
In the corner.
Duda,
who just checked back in. Good movement on the perimeter, and the 3 is no good for Jordan. So we're coming up on 6:35 to play here in the opening half. Almost another 10-second violation. They just got it across.
Like I said, Navajo Tech really, since the 10-minute mark, they really haven't run any offense. They haven't gotten the ball across the court.
Baseline cut off nicely. Inside to Bozo.
And he's been quiet.
Tried a little up and under, and the right-hand finish, no good.
Got numbers.
McCarr whips it into the corner for a Duda. Trey!
That was a great transition basket. The ball never hit the ground. That's just great transition basketball. Another steal.
6 threes if you're counting at home. Sanchez knives through defenders. They wanted no part of TJ Sanchez.
He wants a timeout now. 16-point lead by the Eagles.
Coach LaFrance has certainly seen enough of the TJ Sanchez show. This was a beautiful transition, fast break. It leads to the Duda 3 in the corner.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. For over 20 years, Evergard Roofing and Solar has been committed to customer service. Locally owned and operated, Evergard offers both commercial and residential roofing and solar services. For more info, please call 505-821-9543. Evergard Roofing and Solar are proud supporters of ProView Sports Network and New Mexico Youth Athletics.
I might not be in the cage as much anymore. Just like riding a bicycle, I can pick up the fight from where I left off. I'm not some slick-haired outsider posing with borrowed gloves. I grew up here. New Mexico is in my blood. I'm a New Mexican fighting for other New Mexicans. I'm Adam Oki.
Well, the trend line continues. 15 minutes of action. A little less than 15 minutes. 15 turnovers for the Skyhawks. This is a team that gives up a lot of points.
Another turnover right there, and then Navajo Tech slowing down a little bit. They're just right above 50%. They were at 85% earlier.
Northern's 46 points. Half of them have come off turnovers.
And TJ Skyen right there. Mendoza thought about it.
McCarr gets it back to Duda. Duda going to skip it to Hill. The ball is moving right now.
Don't leave him open.
And it curls in. The shooter's touch. It's 5 threes in the half for Jesus Mendoza. 49-30.
He's offsetting what Rodriguez did in the first 10 minutes.
Rodriguez 3, that's good.
I'll tell you what.
It's his fifth. He's matched Duda 3 for 3. Or excuse me,
What's that,
Mendoza. Hill is fouled. Chance at a three-point play for Jaquan.
This is definitely not the pace that Navajo Tech wants to play at.
No, hands on hips. They're devastated at the moment right now. Just not only the athleticism, but the ball movement. A timeout for Coach Dominguez here. With 4:47 to go in the half, it's 51-33 for Northern.
ProView Networks would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hans Whitler Automotive, German car maintenance and repair in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call 505-294-7684 or visit hanswhitlerauto.com.
Turbo Threads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sports shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. Turbo Threads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for Turbo Threads.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gallus Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66. Built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
Welcome back to Espanola. A Jaquan Hill free throw coming up here. Nobody happier to see Jaquan back, or nobody happier to see TJ back than Jaquan. He was playing so many minutes. Been a little banged up down the stretch. Bozo on the drive, working against McCarr. That's a tough hook shot and a finish.
It's his first points in a while.
Open look out of the three corner. No. Now the rebound is pulled down by Ashley. Here come the Skyhawks. I don't think they want to play this pace, Steve.
No, they definitely don't, and that's why they're slowing it down a little bit. The thing about it is, can they run anything?
3. No. Long rebound. It'll carry them out to the Eagles.
Watch out, got numbers.
Mendoza. They'll get it
Who
underneath
else?
to Sanchez.
Is he running the court as good as any I've seen him ever?
Here comes a trap, and another turnover is looming. There it is.
Watch out. Don't
Mendoza
leave him.
working inside. No look to McCarr. Extra one into the corner. Duda's 3. That's no good. Stolen away by Sanchez. Boy, he is just everywhere.
He's just so active. He's getting a little tired. He might have to get a break.
No, I think he just pointed out to the official that he slipped on a wet spot down there. The jumper's good for Gill. Three, Mendoza, yes, sir. 6 of them now. Trap is set again here.
Very impressive right now. Matching Rodriguez. Went ahead of Rodriguez.
McCarr with the interception.
Here he comes. Can he make an easy one?
Mendoza, the layup's up and in. That's 20 points for Jesus Mendoza. 58-37 Eagles.
Sanchez and Mendoza show right now.
Working inside. There's Gill on the finish.
No, this is just a track meet. Just up and down we're seeing.
Sanchez for 3. Why not? TJ can do it all.
This is becoming a highlight film. Just
25 for Sanchez. I think this is like a game at Del Norte Sports and Wellness on the weekends now. Sanchez thought about it, gets it over. Extra pass to Duda. Mendoza gets it back. He'll fire and connect right over Rodriguez.
I told you they might get 70 before the half. And
7 threes for Mendoza. They got 1 second to get it across, and they can't.
Well,
it's another turnover. See, I'm ready, Steve.
I know you were.
6 man on defense right there.
Tell you what, Jason was worried. He just thought, that water bottle was going to go right over him. So
never a doubt. Extra defender on that trap. That's me.
Is it amazing what they have done since this, the 8-minute mark of this game? I mean,
when you turn over a team once a minute, I mean, that is a recipe for success. Morenia's checked back in on senior night. He had that 3 earlier. McCarr. Trey will fire out of the corner and connect.
Everybody's hot right now. Everybody's contributing, and it's senior night, and that's the way it should be.
That's 11, by the way. 11 Eagles threes in the opening half. 67-41. Here comes Leak, but he stepped out of bounds. I think the kids in the stands, they weren't ready for 6-7 this early in the game. No one even reacted to it.
Just the only thing that we're missing, what are we missing in this game?
What's that, Steve? You tell me.
A few dunks, a little high-ranked dunks. And
that's true.
Maybe that's what I want to wish for the second half. Another turnover.
Nearly. And back to Gill. There's 8 on the shot clock. Bozo inside, kicks it into the corner. Open 3, that's long. Offensive rebound, Yazzie. He'll kick it back to Rodriguez, who's never shy to fire.
Look at that, too many offensive boards right now.
Rodriguez reloads, no. Another board for Gill, and then a foul underneath on Montoya. Sophomore that played up here in St. Michael's High School will send Uriah Gill to the free throw line.
Navajo Tech started off so hot. I mean, they were hitting threes, and Bozo was getting points in the paint, and just looked like an upset going to happen. And then Mike goes into that
turnover a minute started happening right after that.
Well, they went full court trap, and it was over.
Morenia?
It happened quickly. A lot through the effort of TJ Sanchez and Mendoza.
He'll fire another 3 and hit another 3. 3 threes for the apropos named Trey Morenia.
70 was what I thought they might get.
Another turnover. Off to the races. There's white jerseys everywhere. Morenia's 3's no good. McCarr will get it right back to him to try another and connect. 12 in the opening half for Morenia. And on senior night, let it fly, baby. That's 13 threes in the opening half for the Eagles.
What's amazing is the start they had. I mean, if they would have had a halfway decent start, this might have been a 100-point half.
Have a chance at one more turnover here. And a timeout is called with 7.5 remaining. How about Trey Morenia getting a start on senior night? 4 threes to contribute to the team's 13 of them.
4 or 5 generations, we've been building New Mexico. That history is in every repair we make. Today, we're United Plumbing LLC. We're still local, still family owned. That means professional expertise. And knowing you'll always get honest service from a skilled technician, we're committed to doing the right thing for our neighbors. That's the United way. Call United Plumbing today for your free quote.
Welcome back to Espanola. Final 7.5 remaining on the timer. Shot clock turned off. They'll get it into Rodriguez. You know he's going to fire, Steve.
Yeah, he is.
Off balance. It'll count if it goes. And it's a 3 for Rodriguez. That's his 6th. Entertaining opening half here from Espanola. 73-45 is the score with your Eagles in front.
rebound, El Dorado. Coast to coast for Maya Gallegos, off the window, and El Dorado's back on the board.
Have had a day. And there is Speedy Sale, so now every Ram. Sale got in just in time to put some points on the board. Every single Rio Rancho Ram has scored in this game.
Remy will fire. He smells it, doesn't he, Steve? He knows he's got to get hot right here, right now.
The forward gets it over to Sterling. Sterling with the basketball, takes it up to Estrada, blocked away. Estrada gets it over to Lily.
To Chris Cyphery. Thinking about it is Bellamy. Why not? Hand down, man down.
Hogan playing the Jokic ball. And it's effective if you can do it accurately. Brown!
Guard's third. Omer to the rim. And it rims in for Mumin Omer, a team high 17 points.
Slapped around a couple of ways and Pavi ends up with it. We've seen this too many times. The open look for Lila Bolden for two.
Sanchez dropping it down. Jerry Moody almost giving us the dunk in the head of Caden Bellamy.
Rebound Nathan Padilla, ball was poked away. Fausto will jam with the right hand.
Hi, my name is David Nieto. I'm the owner of Black and Silver Services. We are an HVAC contractor here in Albuquerque, and we're a proud supporter of ProView Networks. And we do sponsor a lot of kids here in Albuquerque locally, and we're hoping for a great season. And if you guys are interested for a free HVAC quote, you can call us.
Burrito Express is proud to announce that we are the official burrito spot of ProView Networks. Since 1982, with 6 locations serving Albuquerque, Rio Rancho, and Roswell, the question is, red or green? Let's go to the burrito. Visit letsgototheburrito.com and order now.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
Eagle Greens and Turf are a family-owned and operated business with over 25 years of experience in the home improvement industry. They are your exclusive dealer of Celebrity Green synthetic putting greens and artificial turf. They also have artificial turf that is specifically designed for your pets. Eagle Greens and Turf are proud sponsors of ProView Networks and can make your lawn green all year long at 505-273-2744. Granite Passion are proud supporters of ProView Sports. They're located at 1309 12th Street Northwest. They're your one-stop shop for granite, quartzite marble, quartz, and install. Most jobs are completed in a single day. Give them a call at 505-242-1007. That's 505-242-1007.
For doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our bodies need to settle into nothing from time to time. Into nothing at all. In a world obsessed with doing more, we invite you to undo.
Hi, my name is Arthur Apodaca, owner of Regulator Protective Services. We're in the business of protecting you, your family, and businesses. I proudly support youth sports of Albuquerque.
Hi, I'm Emmanuel Apodaca.
Carolyn Apodaca gives it to Apodaca. He finds the lane.
Hero hand off to Apodaca, touchdown.
Thank you, Dad, for supporting my football team. Go Cougars.
It's halftime here with Steve Davis. I'm Sebastian Noel. Big lead for the Eagles. Obviously, we anticipated that, Steve, but still your thoughts on this first half. I mean, is this much more than a pickup game at the moment right now for Northern New Mexico?
First of all, Navajo Tech came out very impressive. I mean,
Right.
they came out and took a lead, and it was just amazing. You know, they went up 10 or 11 points, and then Mikey calls a timeout, and then the next thing you know, they full court press, and then it's the game that we expected. Right. But you know,
you still have to go out and do it, right?
You got to get it done. Yes.
Well, I think what impresses me, I mean, other than the shooting, it's always fun to watch, but they forced 22 turnovers in 20 minutes of action. If you can, that's how you put teams away, like teams like this away, right? You just turn them over at will.
Well, you turn them over. Then when Mendoza shoots 7 for 8 from the three, that helps a lot too.
25 for Sanchez, 23 for Mendoza. Couldn't be happier for Trey Marinia. You know, it's been a long time. I mean, it's been a long basketball journey.
Well, what's great is his father and his uncle are in the stands tonight.
Right. So 12 points for him in the half. Again, this is the same team they play on a back-to-back before they get back to CalPAC play. And more importantly, if you're Coach Dominguez, you know, you're not putting much on film for anyone to scout in the CalPAC either, right? They all know how good of a shooting team Northern New Mexico can be.
Well, right now, all he wants his team to do is play hard, and he wants to play a lot of bodies, and he doesn't want the performance that they started out in the first 5 minutes. He wants them to come out and compete.
One thing to keep an eye on, Josiah Fresquez is dressed out tonight, Steve. We just might see him. I remember interviewing him in high school. He's a local product here, for those that don't know. And he said his dream was to play for Coach Dominguez at Highlands. Obviously, the scenery has changed a little bit, but he grew up in the area. He grew up watching Coach Dominguez. Coach Dominguez was a great player at Capital. So it was his dream to play for Coach Dominguez. He might just get that opportunity tonight if this one stays out of hand like this.
Well, I'd love to see him on the court. He was, you and I enjoyed watching him play when he was a senior.
Well, that'll do it for us at halftime. Second half from Espanola when we return.
Hi, my name is Arthur Apodaca, owner of Regulator Protective Services. We're in the business of protecting you.
4 or 5 generations, we've been building New Mexico. That history is in every repair we make. Today, we're United Plumbing LLC. We're still local, still family owned. That means professional expertise. And knowing you'll always get honest service from a skilled technician. We're committed to doing the right thing for our neighbors. That's the United way. Call United Plumbing today for your free quote.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a #1. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, red and green chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier sweet rolls. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
For certified collision and body repair, visit the experts at CarCrafters. 5 locations in Albuquerque and Rio Rancho. Visit carcrafters.com.
CarCrafters, it's like it never happened.
Hi folks, Marley Fletcher here, owner of Santa Fe Kia. You know, at Santa Fe Kia, we like the byline of Santa Fe Kia is where we treat you different. Some reasons why. I'm remodeling our facility to make it better for our customers. Our salespeople treat people with respect and the way they'd like to come and purchase a vehicle. That's why at Santa Fe Kia, it's where we treat you different.
Welcome back to Espanola. That last basket before the half was changed to a 2 for Rodriguez. That's his first make inside the arc. So it's 73-44 at the half here in Espanola. 34 out of these 73 points have come off turnovers for the Eagles. On the Euro step, it's off the front of the rim. It'll stay here.
Bozo missed a nice, easy basket right there, and they need to get something positive going right now.
Same starters that started the game with the senior Marinia in the starting lineup with Duda as well.
We'll see if their intensity picked up, had a slow start in the first half. And there
on
it
the
goes.
gamble, and it's Marinia with a steal, and Trey lays it up and in.
Double figures right now.
12 at the half. Tipped by McCarr on another turnover. McCarr hasn't scored, and he lays it up and in. He's been doing a lot of the facilitating. He had 5 assists in the opening half.
It's unusual for him not to be in the scoring column,
but he's been finding his teammates. He had some nice passes in that first half.
No, he had some great passes. Here's another. Oh, I thought TJ got it.
Gill out of the corner hits a 3 to open up the scoring for the Skyhawks. McCarr swings it. He's a very capable passer on the bounce to Sanchez. Missed one point blank. TJ doesn't miss those.
That's really amazing how efficient he is in the mid-range shot.
I'd say he's efficient, Steve. He was 12 of 19 in the opening half for his 25 points, 8 rebounds, 5 steals. So we'll be on triple-double watch for TJ. 3 bounces out, rebound McCarr. Head of the pack to Duda. TJ's streaking down the lane. Instead, he finds Jaquan Hill. Jaquan's floater is short. Here comes Gill, waiting for some help. Rodriguez fires quickly. They wiped him out on the 3 and almost went in.
Yeah, you were expecting it to go in. I was expecting it to go in when it left his hands. It's been one of those nights for him.
Duda commits the foul. 3 free throws coming for Rodriguez. And the free throw's good. Rodriguez, of course, was the leading scorer for the Skyhawks with 19 in the first half on 7 of 13 shooting. The Skyhawks are still shooting over 50%, 56% from the field.
But they started out at 86%, though. They've kind of cooled down a little bit.
As you would expect. I don't think any team's going to
shoot 80%.
No.
Great ball movement.
McCarr will take a 3 and connect.
Raining threes tonight. Everybody's contributing on the threes.
Quick one on the other side, and it banks in for Slim. Those count the same, Steve.
They do. They little back. It doesn't matter. Marino. Good ball movement, good passing.
And a 3 on the end of that for Jordan Duda. That's his second. That's 15 threes now for the Eagles. Sanchez 2-on-1. He might get this one back. Oh, the lob. It was blocked out of bounds by Jalen Ashley.
The question is, how long is he going to play, Hill and TJ? I think a lot because they don't play for another week.
Yeah, and he's got about 40 fans here. Dominguez might not make it out of here if he doesn't let TJ play some minutes in the second half here.
It's a good point.
Now they're ready. Hill will get it into McCarr. Look at that nice cut to the basket. Sanchez, that was halfway down and it climbed out.
And like I said, that's 2 he's missed, and it's just unusual. Look at those hands, though. He makes it up on defense.
And he's going to get it back and another chance, and he's fouled. TJ's heading to the line. You won't find a better tandem in the conference than TJ Sanchez and Jaquan Hill. Even though Jaquan's been quiet during conference play, he's been banged up a little bit with injuries. It's limited his minutes to just 31 a game. For him, that's not a lot of minutes. Sanchez hits the free throws. 84-52 Eagles.
Full court pressure. No trapping, just full court pressure.
Slim picked up the dribble, throws it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez working against Sanchez. A little bit of daylight on a three for Gill, but it was an air ball, but he'll stay here. It never hit the rim, so they're gonna So there should be 3 seconds on the shot clock, but they ran some time off the game clock as well. See, the game clock's running simultaneously. So they'll put that back up at the end. Just 3 to shoot for Navajo Tech. So we just got to look out for Rodriguez here on this inbound. So now they'll reset the game clock back to what it should be. Then we'll be ready.
You're on top of this.
Well,
I mean, you're right. Just call you an eagle eye on that.
Steve, one of us has to pay attention. On a catch and shoot, no. And the rebound and the putback's not there. It's loose for a moment. And look out. Here comes Sanchez. He finds Duda in the corner for 3. He's been hot out of that corner, and he connects again. That's Jordan's 3rd 3.
I know your math's not going to be great, but keeping track of these threes might be out of your element right now. So.
I have them now for 16 total as a team, but I have to double check that during the next timeout. There's Gill, no. McCarr taps the rebound. Jaquan's fouled. See, this is what you don't want in a game like this. There's a guy diving into Jaquan's legs. He'll have a seat here. And there it is. We talked about it. Josiah Fresquez's dream for playing college basketball for head coach Michael Dominguez is coming true right here at home in his hometown of Espanola.
I tell you what, he can put a show on. Let's see if he can get a 3 off.
Former Espanola Valley Sun Devil. There's a 3 for Adam Montoya.
Everybody contributing. I mean, this is what the Eagles do. They shoot threes. I mean, that's why they improve so much in their record.
Duda came down with it. That's a travel. It's going back to the Eagles. And if Fresquez hits a shot, Steve, this place is going to go crazy.
I think you will. I mean, this might be your night. And if he hits this 3, because you talked about this with him.
Morenia will fire for 3. That's no good. The rebound. He stepped out of bounds. Eagles will get it back. As Ashley could have let that one go out of bounds. It would have been Skyhawks basketball. Instead, the Eagles have it back. 20 on the shot clock.
Got to move.
Fresquez finds Morenia.
There it is.
Josiah gets it back. Has that one poked away. It's a turnover. Here come the Skyhawks the other way. Nearly a travel to give it back. Slim working against Montoya. They'll swing it. Rodriguez. Wow, he didn't fire, Steve.
I thought he was going to hit. He's looking. There it is.
Now he'll fire and connect. Boy, he is not shy, and he can shoot.
He definitely can shoot.
So can this guy. Another one. Nylon for Jordan Duda. He's got 4. It's been quite a senior night for Duda.
And Marino. I mean, it's
all
of them have been
ahead of the pack.
There it go.
There's Fresquez on the layup, and he lays it up and in, and he's fouled. Then the bench and the crowd behind the bench is going nuts for Josiah.
Look at this.
And he's drawn a standing O in his hometown of Espanola. he'll shoot a free throw on the other side of this media timeout in Espanola.
Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Marty Size in Albuquerque today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Quick story for you on Josiah Fresquez, who's about to shoot this free throw. Not only did he have a very decorated high school career up here up north, but he played for Espanola Valley, and but he moved to a neighboring town up north, Pewaukee, I believe, because he was the primary overnight caregiver for his sick grandpa. So I think I'm recalling that story correctly as he told it to me when I interviewed him. So, and you saw how the crowd reacted when he made that layup. Now a chance at a free throw here. And it spins out 95-55 Eagles. Rodriguez working against Fresquez. Josiah knocked it away for a moment, and it's loose. And Duda's going to chase it down and lay it up and in off the window. The locals are starting to put on a show, and the crowd's getting into it. These are their kids scoring for the Eagles here.
You know, for a score of the crowd's still in it. Here
Rebound Morenia ahead of the pack to Duda. It's a 3-on-1. Duda going to lay it up and in himself.
And a steal.
Another steal.
Oh,
Fresquez steps into a three ball.
Oh.
No. Rebound Rodriguez.
This crowd's getting vocal with them in the game, with Duda and Fresquez in the game.
Lang on a head fake. No. Offensive rebound. It's going the other way. Skyhawks will get called for a push. Well, that foul's on Atakai Yazi. 13:21 to go in this one. The next basket will put the Eagles over the 100 mark. And I doubt that this 50-year-old scoreboard goes that high. Fresquez for three, and he gets him over the 100 mark. It's 102-55 on Josiah's three.
That's got to be a great moment. This is a ProView moment, man. Just
on a drive, and a blocking foul's called on Jayandre Lee. Watch again on the three ball from Fresquez. And here comes the 6'10 freshman from the Netherlands. David Jensen will check in to replace Leak.
Let's see if he can get on the scoreboard, and let's see if we can get that dunk that I want to see to make this game even better than what it is.
Rodriguez will airball three out of bounds. Morenia, no. Now the rebound's pulled down by Ashley.
Tell you what, nothing going right for Navajo Tech. This is just.
Troy King will replace Gill. Duda skips it across to Montoya, trying to get it inside to their big freshman. And it's a tie-up jump ball. No, I apologize. It was a foul called on Adekayazi. Third personal. First team foul.
You know what's great is they're feeding him the ball. They want him to get on the scoring board.
Morenia. In the corner, Fresquez 3, that's short. Yazi has it poked away by Fresquez, and the Eagles are off to the races. Montoya finds Josiah, the trailer's Duda. He'll stop and pop, and the three's no good. And the rebound underneath. First basket for the big fella, Janssen.
Great rebound, great finish. And just like I said, this crowd's just, you know, with the discrepancy of the score, they're into this game.
Coach Dominguez has played pretty much the entire season without a big man. Rodriguez will fire. No, wide left. He's frustrated. He's just got his head down. Morenia, he'll fire a three. No.
Great hustle.
Cross-court pass, the finger roll, and the big fella tried to swat it, but it's up and in for King. That would have sent the house down. Just imagine if Coach Dominguez can bring this freshman along, have some size in a year or two. Montoya lost the handle on the way up. .13 on the timer, 104.57.
Let's see if they feed it inside.
No look into the corner. Duda, oh boy. He has been stroking it, Steve. That's 5 of them for Jordan Duda.
Well, you got to love it. Senior night, stepping up.
.20 points for Duda. Turnaround inside's no good. A rebound for Duda. Montoya spins out of a double. Morenia's open. He'll fire a three off balance. Try to chase it down. He does. And he scores on the layup. Mid-range. It's good.
Shot by Lang. Good shot. Not many maids here in the second half.
Montoya thought about it. Now he'll drive, scoop, no, gets his own miss. Kick out for Duda, number 20 on the night for the team, no. And then a foul on the big fella.
Well, this is a good night for everybody to get some good playing time and get some good action.
I recounted, Steve. They already have 20.
They have 20.
You know, I'm not used to counting this high.
That's why I said this might be out of your category to, you know, to.
Well, that's why I always usually leave the math for you.
To finish, you know, finish this game. So let me get my calculator out for you.
Rodriguez, no. Jansen battling for the rebound. That'll take us to a much-needed media timeout. 109-59 is the score in Espanola.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com. We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. For over 20 years, Evergard Roofing and Solar has been committed to customer service. Locally owned and operated, Evergard offers both commercial and residential roofing and solar services. For more info, please call 505-821-9543. Evergard Roofing and Solar are proud supporters of ProView Sports Network and New Mexico Youth Athletics.
The Eagles are 20 of 43 from behind the arc. 20 long balls. They're shooting 46.5% from three. They've turned over the Skyhawks 32 times, and it's still over a turnover a minute.
Very impressive. Very impressive.
Diego Sharp's back out there. He hasn't had to play much tonight.
And they're not finished shooting threes and making threes.
Poked away. Morinia chases it down with 15 on the shot clock.
This could be a career game for you on threes.
Morinia goes around the screen from the big fella. Fade away off the window. No. And a battle for the rebound, knocked out of bounds by Fresquez. Skyhawk three, that's no good for Atakayazi. Here comes Sharp. Diego leaves it for the trailer. Montoya, 21 of them. That's Adams' second.
That's him. Just like I said, everybody contributing, and this is what Northern New Mexico does. They shoot threes, and tonight they're going to shoot many more with 8 minutes left. Navajo Tech just tired right now.
They have been in some very lopsided scores like this. King working against Montoya. He's fouled. Ashley will head to the line. And it's senior night, Steve, so you're not calling off the dogs on senior night. This might be some of these guys' last
hurrah
game.
Too.
Those guys are going to be playing till the final buzzer, that's for sure.
See if their fatigue sets in with them.
Free throw's good for Jalen Ashley.
I know they're in practice shape, but are they in game shape? And right now they're.
And free throw's no good. It's tapped. Offensive rebound, Skyhawks, as it was run down by Slim. Little floater, no. Off the window, yes, it'll count. King will go to the basket. Chance at a three-point play for Troy King. Convert. 112-63 Eagles.
I guarantee none of these guys will want to come out of the game. All right, the big guy.
He's fouled. Jansen's heading to the line. The 6'10 Dutchman. He's a freshman.
This is a good experience for him right now. Getting some playing time.
Well, I think he's got to show Coach Dominguez something these last 8 minutes.
If he wants to keep playing.
Give him something to think about as we head into the crucial end of CalPAC play. I mean, the guy's 6'10". Missed 2 free throws. Well, he won't be shooting any technical free throws.
He might not be. Never mind.
Rodriguez and Morinia sends it away. Marquise Delahaye will check back in here. On a step through, no. Rebound for Jansen. Morinia. Into the corner for Marquise. Delahaye's three's no good, and the rebound's pulled down by King. Drive and kick. Defender flew by. That was no good. And a hustle rebound for Fresquez, but then he throws it into danger. Jansen picks it up, fires ahead to Montoya. 3-on-1 here. Delahaye wants a three. No. The rebound will carry him all the way out to him. And he's fouled. I saw Marquise smile for the first time today during warm-ups. I've never, ever seen him change his facial expression, ever.
He's got to loosen up to you.
Yeah, no, he's warming up to
very
us.
intimidating.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean,
Last home game of the season, he's finally coming out of his shell. The free throw's no good for the junior from Maryland, Baltimore Community College.
Tell you what, he has really come on as a ball player this year.
Steady. Stays quiet, but he's steady. Really defends well, Steve.
Look at Montoya. He's everywhere right now.
Go the other way to the Skyhawks. Still 7.5 minutes remaining in this one. Rodriguez working against Frescas. Almost another steal. It's going to be a turnover. Montoya will inbound it here in front of us.
Well, now it's getting a little quiet now. Just got 7-minute mark.
Well, it's because the Eagles haven't scored in a while. A dunk would maybe help. Instead, the big fella shuffled his feet and traveled.
That's a good point. Very, very stagnant right now. Either team, really, it's been kind of.
Driving against the big. He'll stay here, I believe. Jansen did a good job making himself big there. Boy, Rodriguez, I'm surprised he didn't fire that on the inbound. Tough one-legged fadeaway. Rebound, Montoya.
That's great defense by Marini. He didn't let him get a chance. Here's Marini. Is he going to shoot it? Yes.
Trey for three. Yes. Nylon for Trey Marinia. 12 in the first half. 7 here in the second half for Trey. That's an air ball. Offensive rebound and a putback there for Slim.
Great rebound by Slim and something positive for Navajo Tech. Montoya going to go all the way.
Montoya, nobody guarding, so he just rises up. That's 8 for Adam. Eleven Eagles have scored as the scooping layup's good for Bozo. That's his first basket in the second half. Remember, he got off to that hot start.
How many double figures do we have?
Montoya trying to add to it with the jumper. No, can't get the roll. 4 Eagles in double figures. There's Fresquez on the layup, lays it up and in. 7 for Josiah. He's trying so hard not to smile right now. There's a 3. Rebound Jansen. Here comes Meridia. Trey thought he was going to accelerate there. Oh, the Euro step and the tip and put back for Delahaye. On a nice Euro by Meridia, but he couldn't finish. Rodriguez. And the layup's no good. Jansen just tipped that rebound right to an opposing player. And it's a turnover. And the media timeout in Espanola, where we've reached the 4:55 mark. 121-67 Eagles.
Turbo Threads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sports shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. Turbo Threads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for Turbo Threads.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gallus Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66. Built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
We're back to Espanola. 35 turnovers. So they're holding to that turnover per minute stat, Steve.
You like that stat? I mean,
well, it's the reason that we have this score. 22 threes. They've outscored them 48-23 in the second half. Fresquez thought about it. He'll get out to Marquise. Back to Josiah. He'll fire a three. That's no good. Rebound Rodriguez.
Tell you what, Montoya does a good job of hustling.
Left-hand layups up and in for Rodriguez.
What a night he's having. I mean, he's one of the high spots of this team.
I'll give you the final stat line on TJ Sanchez in a moment on his senior night. First, Marquise going to hit a three. No. Jansen battling for the rebound. The final night on TJ's senior night. 28 points on 13 of 22 shooting. 9 rebounds, 5 steals, 3 assists. Just 1 turnover for TJ Sanchez.
Look at this defense. They're still playing hard.
3, that's no good for Bozo. Tapped right to Marinia, saves it. Ahead of the pack to Fresquez.
What Fresquez going to take him?
Behind the back on a kick out to Montoya, and he can't fire. Jansen with the rebound, lost it, brought it down twice, and he's able to reverse it for the layup.
Great basket right there. That's great confidence for him.
123-69 Eagles. Gill and the rebound. He's fouled by Montoya. The other senior's Marinia, so he's still in there. Won't give you his stat line. Duda's still in there. No, he's not. Yeah, he's still out there on senior night. He was blocked by the official there. Duda's had an impressive game as well, Steve.
I was going to say, very
19
impressive.
points on 7 of 14 shooting, 5 for 12 from behind the arc. The Eagles have only turned over the basketball 8 times tonight. Fresquez. Fresquez tried to lob it upstairs, and the big fellow lays it up and in. He wasn't quite ready for it, but he still put it in.
He did, and great pass by Fresquez. He's such great court awareness.
On a bounce and a foul. 2 free throws coming for Gill as Marinia fouled him. .248 to go. 17 fouls. Stay tuned after the game. We'll try to get a word with TJ Sanchez, the Raising Cane's player of the game after his senior night. And the rebound for Montoya. What a find for Fresquez, but then Duda kicks it back out. Josiah says, I'll shoot it then, and hits the 3. 10 for the newcomer, Josiah Fresquez. Double figures off the bench. How about that? Gill, 3, high arcing one. It's an air ball. Marinia will chase down the board, and the Eagles want to race again. Marinia going to go coast to coast on the layup.
Very impressive night for his senior night.
21 for Trey Marinia.
A great senior night. 21 points. And multiple points for Sanchez. And
step back.
Duda. Unbelievable. 3 seniors and all double figures. And can't get any better than that.
Nope.
And Fresquez making his debut and being very impressive with that. So give the Espanola fans something to look forward to.
12 on the shot clock. Fresquez finds the big fella. 6 on the shot clock. Jensen with a wild shot underneath, lays it up and in.
That's got to hit the top 10 on that. That was acrobatic. And
that's 8 points. Steve, if he gets into double figures, we're hitting the casino on the way home. Turnover back to the Eagles. 61 seconds to go in Espanola. Look at that. A wild scoop shot for the Frenchman. Or the Dutchman, excuse me.
Yeah,
the European countries there.
Now they're going to bring him out of that zone.
See if one more senior gets a shot up or if they just take a violation here.
They're going to take a violation. Well, I don't know.
Duda just signaled for Fresquez to shoot it, so 5 on the shot clock. Fresquez scooping layup. He's fouled. Josiah's going to the free throw line. So he'll foul out. Clearly not everyone has plans after the game this evening, as Fresquez will head to the line. Chance to go for a dozen in his debut. What a night for Josiah. He'll remember this for sure.
Just struggling at the free throw line. Now, that's not unusual for him.
One more with the Skyhawks before they go back into Calpac play. And it won't count on the lane violation. Look at Fresquez. He's guarding like it's a tie game in overtime. That's an air ball for Rodriguez.
I believe they're going to hold the ball. Well, no, they're going to press. They're picking up. Navajo Tech's going to pick up. They want to get the ball back.
Shot clock's off in Espanola. 132-72. It's an Eagles win. It's an impressive senior night for TJ Sanchez, and it's an impressive debut for Josiah Fresquez as well. We'll take a brief timeout, and we'll come back and try to catch up with the senior, TJ Sanchez, after this.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on, savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on, savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
132-72 is our final from Espanola. We're with senior TJ Sanchez, who finished, as we told you in the broadcast, with 28 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 steals. Well, my friend, for senior night, if this is the last home game in front of the family, you went out in TJ Sanchez style, didn't you?
Yeah. It felt good. You know, we came into the game a little slow. Felt like we could come out a little faster, but it was good for us getting into conference, so I think it was a good wake-up call for us.
And then how about, I got to mention Josiah's debut. Right?
I mean, we all talked about it. Yeah.
It's funny because when I interviewed him when he was in high school, he said it was his basketball dream was to play for Coach Dominguez at Highlands. Obviously, we're not at Highlands, but he's playing for Coach Dominguez, and he's in double figures in his debut. That had to be pretty cool.
I think we got him a little bit nervous, too, because we're going to get you in the game. We kept telling him, we're going to get you in the game. Thank you.
What a long basketball journey, man. Talk about that a little bit. Obviously, the injury, there had to be some doubts. You know, you obviously coming over as a grad student, right? You didn't have to do this, but you felt like there was so much more hoops in the tank. Talk about that.
Yeah, you know, I've been playing this for a long time. I just didn't want to stop, especially on an injury. I felt like that was just not the way I wanted to go out. And a lot of my friends stopped playing basketball too, so I was like kind of in the same boat. But I feel like this was good for me to keep going. Maybe in the future sign a contract to go overseas or something like that, yeah.
Can this team make a run as we turn back towards CalPAC play? You guys have a very impressive 3-1 record in the conference. Games like this are fun, but there's still some serious business ahead of this team, isn't there?
Yeah, 3-1, it sounds good too, but we have a long ways to go. I feel like we're going to play good in this conference, but I think we have to come out every game 100%. We got to play our A game every single game. That's gonna be the way we make it.
I told Steve when we walked in today, I said, Steve, I think TJ's going to have a big game because Capital's playing Santa Fe tonight. I think it's in the stars, right? It's in the stars.
I was sad I got to miss that because it was the JV night too, but yes. That's
right,
why.
Man, appreciate your time.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it all these years.
For the entire team from Espanola, it's good night. Big win for your Eagles. We'll see you next time.